So when you're doing this, the most common way, especially if you have good pressure down on the shoulder here, is for the person's head to move away. Because like I said, it's hard for them to lift their head up, so the head's usually going to pull away, and they're going to turn their hand like that to get out. Right? You will also experience sometimes people turn their palm this way and slip their elbow inside this way. Right? And that's usually if I don't have really strong control of the shoulder, if he can start to lift his head up and slip his elbow to the inside that way. Right? So in this one, the person on top is going to supinate their hand and just pull your elbow in towards your hips. Right? When you feel that, when you feel the person's head going up, again, that's your cue of where their escape is going to go. Right? So as you feel their elbows start to slip out, you're going to make sure that your tricep and armpit traps his wrist and forearm. Right? Your wrist is going to go directly under their elbow. Right? So it should be hard for them to just pull their hand out from here. Right? And then you're going to lock your grip. So you can go palm to palm. I like to grab onto my own forearm. Right? And then from here, I'm going to keep his elbow pinned right in the center of my chest. My knees stay tight, so I'm going to push away with my knees, pull my head back, and push my hips forward as I pull his elbow towards my face. Right? Go slow with this, especially because like if you have really tight shoulders, this can come on real quick. Right? So again, when you feel your partner's head start to lift up, that's sort of your cue. Is like their arm's going to be coming to the inside. As he goes, trap the elbow and just tighten everything up. So I went from arm extended to arm in tight, right? Lock your grip. Make sure your wrist is right above his elbow here. And then you gotta make sure you keep control with your legs so I can push away with my knees. My hips are gonna come forward, my head goes back, and I bring his elbow towards my face. Finish. Right? You will also sometimes, if the person does this and they straighten their arm out, sometimes you can catch like a straight arm bar as well. Right? But normally if they feel that pressure on their arm going straight, they're either going to turn their palm down like that and try to slip their arm out. Right? Your arm drag to the back. Or if they feel that straight arm bar pressure, they turn their palm up and then it turns into that twisting arm lock. Right? But this is all predicated on your ability to like control their escape. Like if they can just slip their arm out, none of these are going to work. You have to be able to sort of slow their momentum down and notice which direction they're going. Right? So your partner's head starts to go up, their elbow comes in towards the ribs, bring everything in tight, right? Make sure your knees are pushing away, your hips are pushing forward, and your head's coming back. Right? And a lot of times, guys, when you do this, your partner's hand is on the mat, it's hard for them to like take their hand off the mat to tap, so just say tap it when your arm hurts. Right? So again, from here, the head goes up, elbow starts to come in, tighten everything up, and pull back. 1, 2, 3.